If you can't stay consistent creating video content for YouTube or any other social media platform, it's not because you suck at creating content. It's not because you don't have the charisma to talk in front of the camera. Believe me, if I can do it, anybody can do it. It's because you don't have a system in place to stay organized and to streamline the content creation process. So, in this video, to help you out, I am going to walk you through the exact Notion template and database system I have refined for over a year now, which at this point in time is now helping me upload 3 videos consistently per week. This is the exact system I wish I had in place when I first got started creating YouTube videos. Let's get into it. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Bailey Canning. I'm an independent full stack marketing strategist working with my clients on brand strategy engagements, web design and development projects, and ongoing marketing retainers. I'll be sharing my screen in a second here, walking you through the exact Notion template system I'm using. But first, let's talk about why you need a content planning system like this in the first place. Number one, this is going to systematize the content creation process and help you cut down on the amount of time and effort it takes to create videos. So this way, every single video follows a predictable, repeatable process. This removes decision fatigue and it's going to allow you to have the energy necessary to hit your content creation goals. Think of it like an assembly line where every single video moves through repeatable stages. The idea, the title, thumbnail, and hook, the writing and planning of the video or the outline, the filming of the video, the editing of the video, creating the thumbnail, and then ultimately, of course, publishing. The beauty of this system is that you're never starting from scratch. No feeling is worse than having that blank Google Doc staring you in the face. This is what's going to allow you to stay consistent. And as I can tell you from experience, it doesn't matter how much charisma you have on camera. It doesn't matter how great your equipment is when it comes to the camera, the mic, or the lights. All that matters is how consistent you can stay when it comes to creating content. So without further ado, let's hop into the screen share. All right, so now you can see my YouTube content planner dashboard, and I'm gonna walk you through the 2 main components of the system. It's going to be this database view with the Kanban style layout, as you can see here. And then eventually we're gonna click into one of these cards and you're gonna see the template I use to basically plan out an outline for every single video. That's going to be everything from the hook to the thumbnail to the call to action and everything in between. So let's get into it. You'll see here we have columns for every key stage of creating YouTube videos. We have the title, thumbnail, and hook. We have the writing and actually planning. That's when I create the outline. Then once that's done, we have this ready to film. You'll see I'm literally recording this right now. Once a video has been filmed, then we move it to this ready to edit stage. Once I edit, it goes to the thumbnail stage. Then it's ready to publish. Then it's scheduled. Then the promoting tab, that's if I'm creating short form content for things like LinkedIn. I haven't been doing that recently, but I'm considering getting back on it. And then once it's done, I just move it into this done column. So the key here is that we're following this assembly line-like structure. So it's very simple to just move the videos along. I can see at a glance every single stage that the different videos are in. And this just relieves a lot of mental overhead because I don't need to have all this stored in my head. Rather, I can just go to this dashboard any single time and just see where everything is at. And then lastly, do note that you have these different fields here, so these different statuses where I can include the filming date when I plan to publish it, the different personas that I'm looking to target, and then a Google Drive link, the topic that it's going to be. And then from there, I can also, what I have is 2 different views, so I can see when I plan to film different videos and when I plan to publish different videos. So like I said, I'm doing 3 videos a week right now. The way I'm doing that is that I am batch recording, so that's what I'm doing right now, Tuesday morning, bright and early. And what I've found actually is that batch recording is great. Obviously, that's the way I've been able to be most consistent with creating content. But what I find is that I only really like to batch record once a week, so I'll try to get the 3 videos done in one recording session. If I'm doing more of a vlog style video, then that's going to be handled at a different time because that usually coincides when I'm doing some sort of client work anyway. But I'm liking to do the batch recording session only once per week. I've tried to do it twice in a week, and then that way I can take 1 week off of filming, but I'm finding that the way to be best on camera, at least for me, is to be doing this once a week, and then that way you can stay in a consistent flow and rhythm. So you can see here, I just have a bunch of ideas that I'll throw down whenever. Once an idea is ready to actually be filmed, let me walk you through what this looks like. So if I wanted to create a new video, we'll say new video idea. You'll see we have a new card here, and then I have these different templates, and then the one I've been using is the YouTube video template, and then we have all these different items. But I want to show you one that's actually been filled out. So let me go to one of these videos in the past. I'm trying to think of something actually really good. I like this video. It didn't do that great, but we'll give it time. How to design a website like Steve Jobs. So usually I will brainstorm different titles. In this case, I had the one already ready to go. You will see I have some inspiration for thumbnails here. So this is, in this case, the one I was looking for because I had the Walter Isaacson biography. So this is similar to what the thumbnail ended up being. And then you'll see I have the intro hook, and then I have different prompts here to help me create the hook. And then this way, when I'm just writing it out, I have this little prompt here to always keep it front and center exactly what I should be focused on. So this was the hook I wrote up. Then we have the introduction. This is going to be where the key outline starts to come in. We have the introduction, and then I basically give them, the introduction is where I add a little bit more context or just take a step back and explain what I'm going to be talking about today, why it's important, why it matters, things of that nature. Then the middle is going to be the main content of the video. So this is where I started talking about the key elements of how Steve Jobs would go about designing a website here. So we have all the different things I think would be applicable. Then we have the conclusion. So what I've been using here, and you'll see here, this was the original ChatGPT outline, and then I put this into my own words, as you can see here. So I've been using ChatGPT recently. If we go to one of the more recent video outlines, the one I just recorded was a good use case of this. What I've been doing, you'll see here I have the thumbnail idea as well. So I always have a thumbnail from either a different creator that I think serves as good inspiration or one of my past ones. If it's going to be a case study, those are usually a bit more easier for me to put together. It's pretty straightforward. And then I have some notes on how I plan to make mine a bit different here. But the key thing is that recently I've been using ChatGPT not to write up the outline, but rather I'll just talk to it using the speech to text functionality. And then I'll have it summarize all of my thoughts into a bullet point outline. That way it's just a lot quicker for me. And then I have all my notes here. And then of course we always have a CTA section and a conclusion. So over time the system's evolved. So now I just have a very rough outline. Before I used to have it was a lot more detailed, but that's because I needed more help having all my points down. But now I literally just need these kind of type of bullet points. And honestly, I don't even read off all these bullet points. I just will record section by section, and then I will internalize, I'll read over for a minute or so these bullet points, and then I'll just riff off that. So one of my clients actually was watching one of my videos and he complimented me. He said, "Do you sit down and script out the whole video and then read it off a teleprompter?" And I was like, "No, what do you mean? I just like riff off some like bullet points." He's, "Oh, I was so well spoken. I just thought you had an entire teleprompter." I was like, "No, but thank you. I appreciate the compliment." Yeah, so that gives you an idea. And then here, if I'm doing a more like creative style video, like a vlog or something, I'll have the A-roll and B-roll shots listed out. This is generally the copy and paste of the video description. I will populate this into the YouTube video description. And then as I go about things, we have all the different tasks needed here. So the production tasks, the publication items, and then the promotion, and then clips as well. And then as the outline is done, I click it off. I create a video folder structure to save this later. I film the video, I edit the video. You get the idea. We have this entire SOP checklist to make sure everything is done. So hopefully you can see how this could be very helpful in your own recording process. It's very flexible, this system, so you can adapt it to your needs and ultimately change out all the different columns to fit your process and the different status fields you want to have here. So hopefully by giving you this behind the scenes look at how I'm planning content out in Notion, you have some ideas on your own to create a similar system. I really wish I had this at the start of my YouTube content journey, because this is what's helping me be super consistent and really script the videos quickly, brainstorm the different titles, plan out the thumbnail ahead of time, write out a good engaging hook, film the videos, edit the videos, publish the videos, all that stuff. So highly recommend you get on a similar database-like system as what I'm using here in Notion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that's the video. I hope you got a lot of value out of it. At the end of the day, in the final analysis, you need a content planner like the one I showed you so you can stay consistent. This is especially true if you're gonna be posting on multiple platforms. And ultimately, it is this consistency that's going to allow you to be able to actually have your videos promoted in the algorithm algorithm and in people's feeds. It's what's going to get people to watch the videos. And this is ultimately how you're going to be able to generate leads consistently and build out a fully built sales pipeline for your company so you can ultimately grow revenue and achieve any business goals you have out there. If you want my help building out a system like this, jump on a call with me. I can help you out. There's no doubt in my mind that I can. And otherwise, if you like the video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.